All right, guys, I'm on my bike. Got the Moza Mini P. We got the Moza Mini P with the Canon EOS M on the top, with the 7. We'll get that in focus. 7 Artisan 25mm Magic Lantern Raw. I've just made this little. Let me get it in focus there. If we can get that in focus. That's why I hate using autofocus on the phone. That little fuzzy thing here on the top, I just kind of made my own little dead cat so I don't have to hook my microphone up. See how it works. See how the sound sounds with the wind blowing. All right, just riding my bike on my way home. Practicing filmmaking. It's not mobile, but it's filmmaking. Here's a quick look at my settings. I'm going to be going raw at 1736 by 738. 10-bit, 235:1 aspect ratio. I have my white balance set to 5600, and everything else is off there. Fine tuner at 0.81, and trying to hold 24 frames. Basically shutter speed double that, 48. So that's pretty much my settings. And you can see here I got a green light, and my memory card is 170 megabytes, right? So I'm able to do 25 megabytes a second, allowing me to go 1736 by 738 on the resolution. And yeah, got it on the gimbal. Also, what I did was I took a pencil and marked the focus range for me to be in focus when I'm going handheld, when I rotate the gimbal to a selfie mode, so I can just quickly dial that in. I basically figured out exactly where it needed to be, so anywhere, if I could focus it right there, I know I should be pretty much half decent in focus. So quick tip there, just took a pencil and just scratched that in there with a pencil. All right, guys, so one thing a big notice I noticed is my battery. It's a little bit cold tonight and windy, and my battery is lasting like half the normal time. Normally I can get about 30 minutes out of a battery, but right now I'm like literally getting about 15 minutes, and I already got the red light warning, so I know that the cold weather is definitely affecting my battery. And I think I've missed a couple of focuses on the infinity side. Like if I crank it all the way to infinity, it's just a little bit blurry. I need to back it off a little bit. So that's one thing that I'm learning. I did get this charging system in the mail. We'll take a look at it. It's like a really fast, quick charger that allows you to charge batteries really fast. Unfortunately, they don't charge this Canon EOS M batteries, but they do charge my other batteries that I use for my monitoring system and for my wireless system. So let's take a look at that. All right, guys, so we're gonna be looking at the Xtar high-speed charger. Now, coming from mobile filmmaking to camera filmmaking, one thing I noticed is you need a lot of different types of batteries. I have batteries for my camera, batteries for my wireless video system, batteries for lights, and these batteries take a lot longer to charge than a cell phone. So having a system like this is really cool. One thing that's really specialized about this allows you to charge multiple different types of batteries simultaneously. And depending on the way and how many batteries you have charging, you can charge them at a higher speed than normal, up to like 3 amps. So I was quite surprised. Some of the batteries you can charge are LPE8s, LPE6, NP-FZ100, NP-FW50, LPE17s, which my Canon is a LPE13, which it doesn't work for this, unfortunately. And then you have EN-EL15s. All right, guys, so basically I did a quick little test. I took the batteries that I use. I typically use these, what are they? They're basically NPFM500H. These little guys normally take, I basically just drain this battery, and for me it normally takes about an hour and 10 minutes to fully charge this with the stock charger that it came with. When I had it hooked up to this, it seriously took about 30 minutes. I was shocked, literally. Sometimes this little 2 amp light or 3 amp light will come on, and I guess that means it's at its maximum charging power, and it seriously took about 30 minutes. Now when I use the bigger batteries like the MP 500, 550s, those things for me seriously take almost 2 hours to charge. I drained it out. It took about an hour and 10 minutes. One took an hour and 10 minutes, one took 55 minutes. So I'm not exactly sure what makes it kick into this 3 amp mode or 2 amp mode, but I normally do a single charge at a time. And I know the more batteries you have on out here, the ampage will drop down, but I normally do 1 battery and it basically charges them really fast. So this thing seriously does charge batteries pretty quickly. Alrighty guys, so this Xtar system is pretty cool. Again, you get the brick, you get the charging cable, you get a whole bunch of different types of battery trays that will work for this, that will basically allow you to slap on multiples at a time. I'll have the link down below, description there, and you can get some more information about how the amperage system works and all that. And yeah, it's a fantastic little thing. I'm kind of bummed it doesn't work with my Canon camera batteries, but you know, it does work with the batteries that do take the longest to charge for me, which it works out nice. So, Patrick Levar, keep filming. Email crew, links down below. Make sure you guys sign up there for the email, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep filming. It's the only way you'll get better. Peace. All right, I got a little something special for those of you who stayed around to the end. A lot of times I get asked how I do these tracking little shots here. It's super easy. Basically, you go to DaVinci in the Fusion tab, you add a planar tracker, drop that onto your timeline or into your node setup. Then you go up into motion type, and I basically just select translation, which is just gonna basically grab the position. Then you make a marquee box around what you want to track. Once you get that set, you go and you're gonna have to press the set button, and that will set a marker. Then basically you just go ahead and track forward. Once that's finished, go ahead and hit the go button, and then you're gonna continue and then track backwards. And once that's finished, you're gonna click on this button right here. It says create planar transform. It creates a special little node. I'll pull the tracking node out and move this one here. And then you grab whatever element you want, and then you take the planar transform. After you get your text in position and get your text where you want it, you'll basically drag the planar transform in between your call out and your merge, and then boom, make a quick little adjustment to put it back where you want it, and there you go. Quickly how to do planar tracking in DaVinci Resolve Free Edition.